release that he can't get to.
Yo, what's going on, guys? We're playing some more MLB The Show 17 today, and as you guys know, Mike Trout was the best player in the league going into MLB The Show 17, and for some reason, he insisted that this year he play even better than he already was, but he can't go higher than a 99 overall. Fact of the matter is, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be trading Mike Trout, and we're going to try trading him to every single team. We want to see what every single team would be willing to give up for Mike Trout, the best player in baseball. My only curiosity is how MLB The Show handles somebody like this because of the salary. I know they like to make even trades salary-wise, but it's Mike Trout, man. We're going to make every single possible trade. We're going to go through all of them, see what these guys are willing to give up. Like I said, man, they're pricey, but at the same time, he's pricey, but he's worth every bit of that $28 million. First off, it looks like the Red Sox are willing to give up Chris Sale and a couple prospects. You want us to take a couple prospects and more salary? I don't know about that one. The New York Yankees would give us Severino, Castro, and Gardner. So an older player, a guy who is doing all right in Castro. I don't know what to think of him yet. Sometimes he's up, sometimes he's been down in the last couple of years. And Severino, I don't know if I'd like that trade too much as a Mike Trout kind of guy. I think I'd rather have Mike Trout than those three players. How about the Rays? They give up Chris Archer, Wilson Ramos, and Kevin Kiermaier. Now that is a solid looking trade. Those guys right there have some future. You're getting a good pitcher, getting a good center fielder, and you're getting a good catcher. Do they need a catcher? I can't think of who their catcher is. Is it Weeder? It ain't Weeder still. Who is catching? Is it Maldonado? That might be who it is. But yeah, so Corey Kluber, Michael Brantley, Kluber, and Yan Gomes. Now that is a trade and a half. I'm a big Michael Brantley fan, I guess, to be a little bit biased here. And Corey Kluber. The thing is also is the Angels are not ready to win right now, but we're not worried about that. We're worried about some nice looking trades. Kluber and Brantley for Mike Trout. You're looking to win right now. If Mike Trout's a few years older, man, is that a nice looking trade? All older guys, that's the only problem there. You're really setting yourself up for failure at that point, honestly. The Tiger, ooh, Miggy. Yeah, Miggy for Mike Trout, Jose Iglesias. Could you imagine giving up Miguel Cabrera for Mike Trout, but you have to give up Miggy plus? He's 33 years old. It makes sense now, but just to see that trade on paper would be insane. Odor, Cole Hamels, Elvis Andrus, not a bad trade at all either. Max Scherzer, Goodwin, and Glover. Got themselves a nice young prospect in Glover as a closer, and then Scherzer, of course, as well. Yoenis Cespedes, Steven Matz, and Travis d'Arnaud. Again, a catcher, a starting pitcher, and a left fielder. How can you go wrong with making trades like that? I get it, it's Mike Trout, but 3 for 1, that just seems like a great deal. John Lester, Javier Baez. I'm not a big John Lester guy, but Javier Baez, man, if he can come into what everybody wants him to be, could be a great player. Garrett Cole, Starling Marte, and Francisco Cervelli. Again, a very solid looking trade. Not blockbuster, huge name trades, but I definitely do think they're very, very solid players. Dodgers, ooh, Dodgers. I was expecting Clayton Kershaw here. Bellinger, Turner, and Scott Kazmir. Yeah, we're just going to pretend you didn't just offer us that. Justin Turner's got a future, though, let's be honest here. Johnny C, my boy. Christian Arroyo and Ryan Felton. I don't agree with it, though, but we got a lot. Those are 2 young prospects. That's the thing. 2 really young, solid prospects, at least according to MLB The Show they are. So that could be really, really good for them at the same time. You want to trade, you know, getting Johnny Cueto for now, plus 2 really young prospects. You never know if they could be. Chris Sale. Where do you want 2 Chris Sale? A lot of teams, quite frankly, just can't afford to trade for him, but I do have to go through real quick. I have to go through second and third trade offers by each team. I forgot to do that. We should go figure, right? Oh, my God. You want to give us Edwin Encarnacion and Jason Kipnis, a couple of old turds? Kipnis ain't that old. Who am I kidding? I like Edwin Encarnacion, but he's a little old. Andrew Miller, Carlos Carrasco, Jose Ramirez. They're going all in, those Indians were. Nomar Mazara, Jonathan Lucroy, and Martin Perez. Now, there is some young talent they're willing to offer up right there. And who else do we have? The Cubs. Jake Arrieta, Jason Hayward, and Koji Uehara. Who the hell would want Koji Uehara? He's 41 years old. He's a good pitcher, don't get me wrong, but he's 41 years old. Garrett Cole, that's all they had to offer. The Giants, Bumgarner, there we go. Strickland. I hear that guy likes to hit, you know, elite players, so it'd probably be a good thing not to have him on a team with Mike Trout. And then we got Robbie Moss. Not bad, not bad. Is it crazy of me to say I like this trade the most, Bumgarner, Moss, and Strickland, just for the pure fact that you're getting a young elite center fielder, potentially, plus you already are getting a really elite pitcher that you know is an elite pitcher? If it wasn't this trade, I would definitely like that Kluber and Michael Brantley trade. I think just for the pure fun of it, we're going to take, I don't want Cespedes, he's 31. I don't want Scherzer. I do want Odor. Don't let me lie to you. Odor, Cole Hamels, Elvis Andrus. That's pretty solid if we weren't trading for old guys. Nomar Mazara, though, how do you turn him down? And Martin Perez and Jonathan Lucroy. Again, very solid young prospects, but for Mike Trout, it almost seems a little light. Cabrera, Jose Iglesias, and Danny Phillips. Can we trade for Miguel Cabrera just to say we traded for Miguel Cabrera? I want to do it. Let's do it. Offered trade. Sounds like a good deal. We'll accept that trade. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you'd love to trade Mike Trout for Miguel Cabrera. I mean, who would not want to trade for a 25-year-old that's going to be the next Miguel Cabrera for the next 10 years plus Miguel Cabrera, 33-year-old version. But as for this video, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.